Welcome to the channel and this second look at Clay Entertainment's Oxygen Not Included. This is a colony building stroke survival game that was released into early access in 2017, and if you look in the bottom left hand corner you'll see it says July, and that is the projected delivery for this game as a full release. And for reference, for any of you guys watching in the future, that is July 2019 if everything goes to plan. Now this is quite an interesting game because it does give a slightly different take on colony building survival type games, and I have to admit, when it first released back in 2017 I did play it quite a lot. I did enjoy it, but I found that eventually the mid to late game went flat, which is common with quite a lot of games. I mean, it's not unique to Oxygen Not Included. So I actually stopped playing it, and this is the reason why I'm calling this a second look, because I haven't played the game seriously for about 14 months, and in that 14-month period the game has come forward a really long way with lots of extra dimensions, and well, I think you can even now get up into space, so don't quote me on that, guys, because I haven't really even watched that much in the way of videos for some time. I think the last video I watched was Cryptic Fox, and that was about 7 months ago, when he was doing a live stream. I think it's when they first brought in the new skill system. What I want to do in this video is just take a look at the start and just see how much it's changed and get a feel for how things have, you know, what's familiar, what has changed. So what we're going to do, you can see I've played a little bit just to remind myself of the interface. We're just going to come in here. This is a new change now. It says game mode, and it says survival and no sweat. It says only you can protect your fragile colony from the harsh and unforgiving universe. Glorious place where I think we'll just, what should we go for? Well, I don't think it makes a lot of difference. Let's just go for survival. And what you can do is customize the game here, and I think if you come in here you can actually do the seeds. You've got sandbox mode here as well. I think we're just going to go with that. I think we're supposed to be, yeah, weak. Well, we're just going to leave everything on regular. So we're going to start the game. This is the first screen in setting up a new game. You can see what you actually start with 3 duplicates, which are your guys who are going to run around doing all the work, and you can see they've all got different traits. And what I'm going to do is now, if any of you guys have experienced Oxygen Not Included players, I'm going to go on what I used to do in the past, which is, well, you look pretty good. You've got squeamish. What's squeamish? You're a carer. I think, yeah, that means you've got to heal people. I think one of the new changes with this game is everyone can develop specific jobs. I think you're quite an all-round person. I think we're going to stick with you. You're germ resistance, suit where interests, and you want to be a rancher and a farm. So, oh, you've got interests. Okay. I'd like someone, you've got an interest in art, but you're a biohazard. Don't want that. You're squeamish as well, and you want to supply, ranch, and dig. You've got 2 learning, 2 digging, stress reaction, vomiter. That's not very blunt. Destructive. Well, hopefully we won't stress them. Decor benefits -5. Always when from lower decor values. I mean, it looks half asleep, but it just says squeamish interior decorator. I think we'll go with that. And you're bottomless stomach, and you're a gourmet. I don't particularly want that. You're a pacifist, and you've got diver's lungs. Diver's lung is pretty good, and you don't have a lot in the way of extra things. So we'll just shuffle you a little bit. I don't want to spend night owl. Well, it's best at work when they ought to be sleeping, but they're also narcoleptic. I mean, that's a pretty spunky small bladder. Narcoleptic, I don't want that. Yokel. What's a yokel? Cannot perform research. Well, we got a couple of people learning. You've got a +3 cooking, and you're interested in a ranch. So what we really need is someone else who's got a bit more. -2 strength. I don't really want that. Oh, that looks a bit better. You're art, you're tidy, and you want to be an operator. I think maybe we'll go with that. I mean, to be honest, I think this initial selection isn't particularly that important. You know, ant farm, spacefaring lab, a luckless factory. That might be a good description for what I'm just about to do. So we're just going to embark, and we're just going to see what happens. Here we are. Alert! I've woken with a starting crew, 3 duplicates, but the situation here is not as we expected. Resources are scarce, and our pod is embedded miles beneath the planet's surface. I must help the duplicants survive, or I investigate what went wrong. So begin. I'm going to pause. We'll have a look round. Now now I'm assuming that the general rules of what it used to be in the past was that you need water, you need minerals, you need to get some washrooms up and running, if I remember correctly. And so I think we're going to come out this way to build some washrooms. So what I'll do is come out here. Well, that's great. The fact that it actually shows that area there. So I'm going to get them going. Eventually. I think what we're going to do is come out about 3 here. Actually, no, cancel that one on the end there. And then what we're going to do is come through here like that. We'll put the couple of washrooms out here. I think we need a wash basin. So while they're digging that out, we've got lots of menus up here now. Titles, reports. Oh, we can't unlock research yet. Priorities. This is what they like to do. Skills. Oh, we can't unlock skills. Star map. We can't unlock star map. Okay. I think what we're going to do is pick up some storage because they need the storage to keep the place tidy. And I think we're about 3 of these in. Now, one of the keys with this game is that you don't actually overload what these duplicants are doing. Organic, what we get in here? Algae. I think we'll just put it in there, and what you can do is just copy over the settlement settings like that. Now, for the washroom to work, I think it needs water, so we'll have to. I want to build these out here first. And even if the washroom doesn't work properly, and then I'm just going to dig these out, have a look round. I mean, the water, they've got water over here, so we should be able to come out here. And if I should be able to, yeah, we could get some water there. So if we dig through out there. Got washroom. Well, it's not going to work until it's got water. Now the key factor is to get the outhouses working, because otherwise they will have accidents and then mess up the base and contaminate it. We're just going to get this built up here. Oh, this brings back memories. Right, we've now got one outhouse working. I'm going to find dirt. Okay, where's dirt? Do you have any dirt? Or sandstone? There's some dirt here, so we can come down to that. But we'll just get them working on this area here. There's a little bit of dirt up there. 1, 2, 3. Where we can just take that out there. And these are nearly finished, so what we're going to do now is come down because we're going to need the metal. I'm just going to dig down like that. And that should get the washroom working. And it looks like they've actually got dirt in them. Out of order. Waiting delivery of dirt. Right, we've got some dirt in there now. What we need to do now is get down and get some metal in. And what I'm thinking is to come down here and get a power room built. So if we dig out 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. Dig here. I know this is probably not the most efficient way of doing things, but this is the way I always preferred to do it in the past. And what we're going to have is that there. Oops, got power. And we're going to put in a couple of batteries over here. Oops. Ah. what I would like to do is get a research station in about here. Oops. I'll just hook that up like that. And we're going to need the metal for this, so we've got to dig down into here. So we're doing okay at the moment, guys. I mean, it's the oxygen light. Here you've got a whole load of overlays. Wow. And we've obviously got a bad part of the bay area here. So we're going to need this low oxygen. That's not good. Temperatures are good. Materials. Oh, that's cool. I don't think they've had this overlay before. Water. Light overlay. Ventilation. Wow, there's a lot of stuff here. Got a little bit of oxygen over here, bit of oxygen over here. Kind of inclined to, because I think this has to be powered. So if we put in something like that, I'm kind of overloading the power system a little bit. Let's just get this built through. Okay. We want something to eat, but I can't see any food around. If we've got food over here, we may have to dig through here. In fact, what we may have to do is come through and drain the water down into here, so that may not be an advantageous place to put things. Wait, you didn't wash your hands. We got light overlay, plumbing overlay, ventilation, decor, germ overlay. We've got germs down here, and hopefully the washroom. I suppose if you only got the one washroom, then the other, one of them doesn't come into here. Where is everybody? Okay, I'm just gonna speed through the night, guys, because nothing happens on the night cycle in this game. Unless, of course, I think you fire the red alert. You don't want to do that because that starts to stress them out. Well, we'll get you some bedrooms. Yeah, I think what we're going to do is drain the water down into here. Oh, actually slow it up a little bit. Don't want to play too fast. And I want to get this built in here, because I think we've got to do the research to start unlocking stuff. But I can't show. The research is there. So because we've built the research station, we can now open research. I think we're just going to select this because I think this is, yeah, this has got the skills board and the water cooler. And I think we need to get that done as quickly as possible. Default schedule work. Okay. I'm just going to get the team working through here like this. And what you do need is this generates the power, and what you need to do is build the batteries here. We should have enough to build the batteries and all that. If not, we're going to have to dig out some more metal. Okay. It looks like we may not have enough. Great. So what we're gonna have to do is come in. Actually, let's get them to dig out this. Right, we need to get this finished. Dig out the copper, the metal for me. So he's happy. They got metal. I'm not going to worry about the, what's this up here? Organic. That's algae. We're going to need the algae to power the oxidizer. But first things first, I want to get this done here. I want this built. The oxygen now. If we get the oxidizer working here, right, let's just set that to 7, back to 7. I know it's going to be a bit risky because they need to power that up and keep the research going. Okay. Now what I want to do is pick up this first and get that stored before we drill down here, because otherwise what will happen is all these nice resources here will drop down into the water. Actually, if I and just dig out on each side like that, hopefully we will be able to recover all these resources and store them up in this area here. And no, won't dig. Yeah. What we're going to do is push this ladder up this way. Now this is where you can develop a problem, because I'm going to dig this out first. And we're going to harvest. Where is it? I'm going to harvest those. And what I'm going to do is 1, 2, 3, 4. So let me just plan the base out. We come through like that. We're going to drain this water down into here. And what we'll probably have 1, 2, 3, 4. What we'll do is put some bedrooms up there, because eventually if they don't have anywhere to sleep, they will start to get a little bit tired. Come on team. How are you doing? And I select yeah, it's got 7 out of 15 for the moment. Research. Brief moment then, guys. I thought that I had no, what we call it, I had no research running. I'm just going to build this through. We've got some oxygen coming in here. You can see now the base is now full of oxygen. And one of the key factors is not to let your base get too big initially. Obviously we need to sanitize the room here. Okay, we get up here and just build the ladder up this way, like this. I want them to dig this out, and then we're going to pick up all the items here, and then we're going to break through in one part, so that when we break through with the water here, the water will then flow down into this area here, and then maybe we can release this water into this area as well. Right, so we're now picking up the ores. Let's just start up a bit again. Right, we've nearly finished the first lot of research. There it goes, down. I don't think we're going to bother. Right, we've completed our first set of research. Printing pod. Okay, and we. Right, so let's just energy errands. Research station, research. What are we going to research next? We could go for advanced research. Farmer copy. Against most diseases, plumbing and ventilation. Liquid pump. I think we're going to go with an advanced research, I think. So that's now up and running. Come on. Pick up this lot, please. I want all this picked up before we break through. And right, we've got something here. What's this? Skills board. Okay. That there. And we got a water cooler. What's this do? Water cooler. Provides a gathering place for duplicates during downtime. Improves duplicate morale. Third room's recreation room. Okay. We need to make a recreation room. We could build a recreation room in here, but first we need to do is drain that water out. Oh. It's going to take a little while, I can see that. But hopefully Nesbit will come down and... Okay, we got a new... choose a blueprint. Okay, so we got... Oh, you can get extra resources from... We can get Briaces. I don't think we actually need that. You're anemic, you're a mouth breather, a yokel, interior decorator, gourmet. You're going to... So you won't do research. I don't really need research. You're not too bad, actually. I don't want a narcoleptic. I think we're going to go with Joshua. So we're going to print him in. Right, let's just grab all those lovely resources down here. Get them all picked up and everything done. And then... What? Skills board. Decor radius there. Overheat temperature 75 degrees. Errands. So I think the skills here, isn't it? Oh, so Joshua's already got something advanced. What does Joshua want to do? You got any expectations? Joshua learning. So he'd love to be a tinkerer and he'd love to do digging. I think at the moment digging is probably going to be more important, so we're going to give him that. It looks like, what have you got here? You've got a morale of 2, you've got 1, you've got no experience. You would like to do arts. Improve tinkering medicine 2. Okay. Oh, we can't give you anything because, well, you'd like to be a digger, improve carrying, you're not a medical person. Okay. So they've got to get some skills before they actually do anything. That's fair enough. Actually, I think I just saw Joshua. Can we give you a helmet? Yeah. Yeah, he's got a helmet. I suppose it also serves the purpose in the fact that you'll be able to spot who's doing what here now. I want you down here. Definitely going to need to get them some bedrooms, and we could get them, start them digging up here. Actually, no, cancel that. Cancel across the top like that for the moment, and we'll just dig out the top 3 levels there. Right, just get through, slow up again. Right. Team down here, pick up this stuff. Come on, quick. What we got left here? Got quite a lot of sandstone. I don't really want to waste it by letting it drop down into that water sea. I think they're going to do it, yeah. We got some organics here as well. Yeah. We're really starting to cook now. 200 kilograms. So you can see how much has dropped down into here. See. That dirt. Another 200 kilograms. We got okay, what we're going to do now is we're just going to get through there and start digging through here and pick up through like that. And going to 1, 2, 3, 4. So dig in like that. I thought you liked digging. You've got a sore back and you're grimy. Right, let's just get you. What we're going to do is put 1, 2, 3, 4 beds up in there so they got somewhere to sleep. Priority. What we got now? No research focus. I'm not sure if I really want to do any more research at the moment. I'd rather get them building the base up a little bit. So I think we're going to hold off on the research for the moment, because that means that the batteries will last longer as well. And what I want to do is break through here. Okay. Yeah, I know you're getting cold. Now get out of that and keep away from that. That will drain the water down into here. And then that will open up this whole area here for other things. Come on, Camille, keep going. And the water's taking a little bit longer to drain away than I thought it would. Then again, we're only on this speed, so... okay. It's got sand here, so it's going to drop through and block everything off. So we're going to have to keep an eye on that. Let's just get rid of these. Like that. Needs a food source. Yes, I know I need a food source. It's one of the reasons why I'm opening up this area here. Right. I want you to dig through here now. And food. A micro musher. Okay. Means we need a micro musher. I was expecting to be able to grow crops. Obviously, crops. No research focus. Okay, I think it's time to get back to the research. How do we find food then? Textile production was higher up. Okay, wow. Okay, basic farming. I didn't realise all this was up here actually. Power generation, power regulation for meal preparation. Right, we're going to go with farming. And let me just see. Let's check this. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And what we're going to do is just lay out this area here. Like that. Now we've got that water there. Actually, what I do need, cancel that. We're going to need to get let's actually drop that down a little bit. Put you there. Take out that there. Put you there. And I'm just going to come up like that. And just going to push the priority up to 7. Right, so Ellie's working hard there. We've got some rooms there. We certainly need to have a bit of a clean up. So I think we're going to put some more vaults down here. I mean, if I was playing this long term, eventually these vaults would start to specialise. And what we got here, mush bar. And what on earth is used to produce a mush bar? Dirt and water. Lice. Well, we've got no mill lice, so we're going to have to start producing mush bars, I suppose. Okay. Stick you out there. And what was that water cooler? Come in. We've got skill board, supercomputer, skill scrubber. What are those specialized skills from sign duplicate? Okay. Wow, there's a lot more to here. Is that preferred recreation room? Okay, what we got here? Sleep without a bed. Okay. Let's just see what you can do is create specialized rooms like this, but I'm not sure if that will seal off because that hasn't got a proper floor at the moment here. Insufficient oxygen generation. So what's the oxygen overlays like? Yeah, we got plenty of oxygen at the moment. Still looking good. Here, light over temperature overlay, materials, decor overlay. What's the decor like? Wow, terrible. Germ overlay. What's this here? What is that? Floral scents. Oh, so if someone's got allergic to pollen. Room overlay. That's the one I'm looking for. Let's see if this will work. It probably won't. As it is, we've now got a barracks here with cots for them. And what that does is it actually improves the situation here. There's no industry machine minimal, so it gives morale +1. And what other rooms can we get now? Barracks, Great Hall, morale bonus vessel, massage clinic, mid bay, power plant production increase. Okay, so we power control station. I have absolutely no idea what a power control station is. Right, we've got another research. So what we've got here, we've now got basic farming. We can start now to. We can get composter in, heat, meal preparation. I think maybe we need to go for plumbing, ventilation, interior decor. Let's just put that in. So, and the settings. We're going to need to give them a little bit of a recreation room here. Let's just dig this out here as well. Right, what we got here? Oxygen. So we got a terranium, which consumes carbon dioxide. We've now got a planter box here. So what can we put in here? Put some planters there. I don't know if we got any seeds though. Oops. Seeds. What seeds we got? Got mealwood seeds, 1,000 grams. Seeds. Nothing in there. Okay. I'm just gonna whip through here like this. I can deconstruct that. We're doing a grand job here, sanitizing everything. And what we could probably do is close in this area here and put a magic door there. That should make this place a bit healthier, I think, correctly. We got here latrines, morale boost. So if we got a proper room here, or yeah, so we now got a latrine room. And what I actually want to do is give them a bit of a recreation room as well. And we can build a supercomputer and a skill scrubber, compost. What's that? Question is, if I put this in here, no industrial machinery. And the question is, where are we going to put the compost bin? What I could do is, I need to go this way anyway, so if I dig through here and I mean, they're not going to be able to do this floor up here. If we dig through here and put in a, where did it go? And what we're going to do is put a compost bin there. Now that could cancel the room, but what we could do is close the room off, so that what will happen is this would be a self-contained room for the compost. We've got lots of stuff around. Okay, can we? What does Millwood need? Oxygen, polluted pressure. Okay, let's just get the start. Millwood seeds plant. This. Okay. I want that. Okay, it won't let me plant anymore. Okay. Right, let's just use that. Shine nymph. Unconstructive. Cannot perform build. Cooking, kindness. Narcoleptic, small, blander. Okay, we're gonna have Bert. Get Bert in. And of course he's gonna need a number of pots, so now has that cancelled the room? No. So a compost bin is a perfectly acceptable thing to have in your latrines, which I suppose in some ways makes sense. Really need to start sweeping this place up, otherwise because everything's going to get very messy. I think what we're going to do is harvest the plants through here as well. Wait, what are you doing over there, Camille? Get into bed. Because we've got no loud sleepers, so we're okay. And it looks like this needs to be emptied, so yep. Joshua is doing a bit of scrubbing and cleaning. We've got to do a bit more research. We've got interior decor, so we can improve this here. I think maybe it's time. Pharmacopy, what we get here, produces medicine to cure most basic disease. Will not fabricate items unless a recipe is cued. I think maybe. What else do we need here? Power regulation. Don't really need a big battery. Egg cracker. Agriculture. I think my instinct would be to push for farming and ranching. I'm just going to let them clear out the thing here to slow it up a little bit. Can we put any more plants in? No seed selected. Okay. Bit of by fail there, guys. Let's just get the farming up and running. Okay, wait. No seeds. Ah. Let's draw that back this way. How are we doing? Got some eggs, we've got some seeds, we got 14,000 kilograms of bristleberries and various other things to eat. Okay. love to break this water through, but maybe we'll just carry on the way we are at the moment. So, are these happy? Very breathable. Okay, let's just check the oxygen overlay. The oxygen overlay is pretty good. I mean, this is toxic gas. We certainly don't want to go in that direction. So we've got a little bit of some plants growing. We've got our billboard here. Let's just check to see if anyone's got... Right, everyone's leveled up a little bit. So what would you like to be? Improved farming, hard digging. Okay. And he's actually got farm digger. Okay. Make Ellie into a farmer. Unassigned. Okay. When you meal, what do you want to be? Improved carrying a supply. Yeah, I think that would be quite useful. Art fundamentals. So what you would like to be? Last cycle's decor ugly. Morale expectations. Well, let's give you some art fundamentals. Bert is really moving on. Cannot master super hard digging. We'll give you 2 levels of digging for Bert. Joshua's got a hat. Wow. Let's give them all their own hats. Oh, that's great. So they're all clocking in their specialist hats. I like that. That's great. It's touches like that that make games. Yeah, the fact that they can put in here. It's just we got a little bit of meal lice. No, we don't have enough. That's only 600. Make a couple of mush bars. The old compost peak is building up here. Rails entries in my database. What on earth is that? Oh, so there's a full UI interface over here to print jobs, advanced research. Oh, so it's not quite complete yet. So everything is working that well that way. I think what we would need to do now is start to expand this way out, maybe out about as far as there, and ladder in there. And then what we can do is expand out this way and start to build our base out here, because what you need is a series of ladders like this with rooms running across like that. In fact, what we could do now is we've got lamp flower pots, and that's furniture stations. It's probably not low enough at the moment, the oxygen pressures. Maybe we'll just put that there because that will consume carbon dioxide. And a planter box there. Plumbing, outhouse, compost. What else we got? Med bay. Is anyone getting stressed? There's no stress at the moment. Got the wash basin is working okay. And my instinct is maybe to put a water cooler over here, and maybe we could get a little bit of a recreational room going here. I think we'll dig these up and these up. We obviously got a bit of a germ problem. I think we're keeping it contained. We've got some germs here. They're a bit germy. You're not washing your hands. That's the problem. Maybe I need 2 washrooms. Maybe I should have had 2 wash basins. Not you. You're grimy. So we got that cross like that. Right, yes. You pick up that. What I want to do is go up another level here and then seal this room off as a proper bedroom. I'm going to pick up the blossom seeds, which would be another something else to do with farming. So what we could do is push this out like that as well. And we're still going to have a bit of water here that's going to cause a problem. Right, we now got the terrarium here. This will consume the carbon dioxide that's being generated. All food safety. Food duplicates will cook will only ever be clean as the green smooth storing in a sterile or refrigerator. Careful with the placement. Like, while carefully placed hygiene stations like wash basins and showers will prevent cooks from infecting the food by handling it. Dangerously contaminated food will be sent to the compost by clicking the compost button and selecting the item. Okay. And we got over here, we got some more stuff over here. And what we're going to have to do is scrub up this stuff here, because if they walk through water, it's going to make them they don't like it. So if we have a little bit of a tidy up like that outside of recreation room. What's required for a recreation room? Recreation room, med bay, medical room criteria, medical bed, toilet, mess table, no industry machinery, recreation room, minimum recreational building, no industrial machinery, decor item. So we could create a rec room here. We 2, 3, 4 like that. Put that in there and that in like that. They obviously don't want to come in here and pick up all this stuff here, do they? Oh no, famous last words. They come in and pick that up. I just want to see if this will make a recreation room. I think to get rid of this water, we'd have to put in a, where is it? A bottle emptier. Oops, no. Actually, what we could do is, for the moment, is trying to think of a place to put it. Actually, what we could do is pick out these two, that one there and that one there, and we could put the bottle emptier there. I'm assuming that it will drop. I mean, I've got no idea how a bottle emptier works, but we'll see how it goes, guys. Right, so we got this room here. So we've still got our bedroom working. We still got our bathroom, a latrine, washroom working. And that needs to be emptied. Let's just do some research. Industrial internal combustion, farmer, coffee. We've got artistic corner moulding, crown moulding. They come a long way from when they made it was just pictures. So the portraits are up here now, actually. Okay. Okay. Power regulation, branching. I think I'd like to. Oh, that's going to require no. Cancel that. I think we're just going to get the plumbing up and running. Yeah, to do this research, we would need, as you see here, it says we need the advanced computer. We haven't supercomputer. We haven't actually built that yet. So. Hey, can you? I don't have that much time left on this video, so can you please get on and build that for me? I'm just curious to see how this actually works and whether it drops water all over the floor. Okay. And let's just oops. Make some more mush bars. Priority. I'm being impatient. I'm just going to. You don't look very well. Are you storing water? And germs. I've got absolutely no idea how this bottle emptier is working. Let's just mop this area as well. Okay. Empties bottles back into the world. The bottle empties element can be used to designate areas for specific liquid storage. So is that just dropping water down in here and adding water to that area there? Okay. Just putting this next to the storage bins makes it a bit difficult to tell what's actually going on. Right. You just tidy up that area there, make it nice and clean. What on earth is that? Mirror leaf. I've got absolutely no idea what a mirror leaf actually is, to be honest. Anyway, we're pushing through. I just want to check that. Yep. So we've now got a mess hall. Morale bonus, so that's looking good. And we're just getting our first harvest here. New printables available. Okay, let's have a quick look. We got here 3,000 kilograms of fertilizer. Okay, so we get random areas here. What's the trichopedia? Cannot perform action dig. Loud sleeper. Yeah, well, we don't really want a loud sleeper because they will keep everyone else awake. It's a stress binge eater, and binge eaters are particularly then iron gut, eat anything. Okay, I'm curious to see what happens if this happens. Okay, so it just drops it there and we get 3,000 fertilizer. Okay. I actually quite like that idea, the fact that you can now just get other resources that will come in here. We're still doing okay for food. I mean, we could How much we got in the way of edibles now? Well, just change that a little bit. I mean, we've got some more meal wheel lights up here, so we could just push up through there like that and open that area up here. Right guys, they've all gone to bed, and I think maybe this is a time to start thinking about winding this video up. I've gone on a lot longer than I was originally planning on doing for this video, and I have to admit it's been a very interesting second look. There's definitely a lot more to the game than there was before. We'll just have a quick look. No, none of them have gained any skills. The morale's looking good, although I'm not sure what 8/1 is. Moral expectation. Okay. Yeah, so the game certainly has a lot more other elements being added to it that makes it a lot more interesting. As I say, just have a quick run through. I mean, we're barely scratching the surface here. Electric grill, we've got farm tiles. The farm tiles really opens up an egg cracker. I'm not sure what an egg cracker is. And we've now got this plumbing, so we can start to move stuff around. We've got a ceiling light and a lamp. I don't know what light does here. What was that? That obviously adds light to the room, so it might work over farming and places like that. Just make the place look a bit more better. We've got a water cooler, we've got flower pots, which we could use to improve our living conditions. So we've got that now. We've now got the supercomputer, which used to produce vast amount of quantities of heat, and it's not as big as it used to be. So if I was carrying on, I'd probably extend this out this way and put the supercomputer here. We actually have a research room. Can we have a research room? Power plant, greenhouse, recreation, stables. Absolutely, harvest critters as domesticated critters. You can actually domesticate critters now. This is a miscellaneous room by the look of it. So there's definitely a lot more to the game. Anyway, hope you've enjoyed this video. Hope you found it interesting. As I say, for any of you guys who are very experienced Oxygen Not Included players, I apologise for the standard of my play. As I said, I've only played about half an hour before I jumped into this second review, and it's been 14 months since I played it. And the game has changed dramatically, and I mean really dramatically. And I am very impressed by it, actually, guys. I'm very tempted to think about doing a series. And if any of you guys would like to see a series, feel free to chuck it in the comments. And I think that's where I'm going to leave it. So until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.